looks like it works. You'll have to let me know if you can hear that clicky clicky of me scrolling through options. Excellent. Thank you. Nice. Okay. Um, New run. We have two starter decks. We got the vanilla deck, which you've already seen. We've got the high blood cost deck, which gives me a black goat and a 3/7 um, Chad moose and a mole. And we also have the ant deck, which is new, and I think I'll try it. We get a stinky skunk, we get an ant queen, and we get a flying ant, which is a new card. Or I could randomize, but this is the only one I haven't tried yet. Okay, new challenges. All regular battles are replaced with totem battles, and all boss battles are also totem battles, and starting all battles with 1 damage tipped to my side. I think I need 40 challenge points to progress. I think I want to do all regular battles and all boss battles, so everything's a totem battle, just for the most fun, and maybe pelts cost more, because I never really do much pelting anyway. Pelt buying, pelt purchasing. Now we start the run. You know what I might have done? I might have, oh, alright. All good. Here's our deck. Okay, there's the music. I thought we had menu music, but I was wrong. Let's choose some music. I don't know, we'll just give that one a try. They all sound kind of similar. I think that was the one I started with. Anyway, let's exchange our hair pelts for good stuff. Okay, what can complement ants and a stinky skunk tank? None of these are looking immediately like the right choice, but the Cuckoo is a new card that you haven't seen yet, so I'm going to take him. And no forgs yet. No forgs. I can't get the Grizzly because he's way too expensive. I could try the Cockroach to get Undying on something. I could take the Pronghorn to also get moving. Well, moving is not great, but it would give me bifurcating for more attack. Attack might be important on an ant deck starting out. Or I could get a skink for a little bit more survivability. I'm wondering if I get a skink on a skunk, will the skunk tail also be stinky? Because um, if it is, it'd be a very good tank. Buff the tankiness. However, I am feeling like I am in more need of attack. Thinking this is not the easiest decision. It's probably between the wolf and the skink and the cockroach. What's it gonna be? What is it gonna be? The ant queen costs 2, and with it, and the flying ant, I'll have 3 units that do damage. Plus the cuckoo for the 4th one. The cuckoo is kind of a tank, and I guess I should consider the fact that I own that too, and maybe I want to buff it somehow. Cockroach on cuckoo is not good actually, never mind. Oh, but it is, and you'll see why. This could be kind of a funny meme. First thing we gotta do do the sacrifice. So what the cuckoo does um, is that when a card bearing the sigil is played, an egg is created on the opposing space. Usually the egg is a broken egg, and it's just a 0-1, and the cuckoo has free reign over the lane because it's flying. So I'm thinking if I do that, and I block a lane off of his side, then I can sacrifice the cuckoo, get it back because it's undying, and then I can block off another lane. And, maybe even another lane. All his birds have the mole ability, the burrowing ability. He's got a 0-5 frozen possum, which turns into a 1-2 possum when it's broken. He's got a raven egg, which will jump out in front of my guys. That I don't mind. Here's what I'll do. I'll just block the raven egg from coming out. Like that. That poor chick never had a chance. Yep, broken egg 0-1, so I've blocked the lane. Now what I could do is actually get a flying ant on the space. The flying ant will not kill the egg either, and I get the cuckoo back, so I can summon it again next turn. Or the ant queen, I guess. I think what I will do is actually do the ant queen. Oh no, I can't afford it yet. I don't want to kill the flying ant. I'll just do the plan as usual. Alright. More unopposed damage. It's kind of a... I said it, it's kind of a meme. Now I can play the ant queen. I'll put it on the last remaining space that is open, and now they do 2 damage. Nice. Nice. Nice meme. Sent via Discord. I appreciate it. It's a squirrel frozen in a block of ice, and the caption is everyone start licking, we can save him. That is like cartoonish block even. Alright, here's the trapper. It's given us a free hair pelt, which is unfortunate because that's like a 6th of our deck that is now garbage. Or maybe even a 5th. Yeah, so now we have 4 cards and 1 that isn't even a card. I could get the first piece of a totem. I didn't do that in the game I lost with you guys, and I did it while I was unlocking this game, and totems are really good. I don't want to sacrifice even more cards anyway. Unless... Nah. I was thinking it'd be cool to have a flying ant queen, and then like my whole deck would be flying pretty much. Anyway. Came upon the old woodcarver, who fixed her intense gaze upon you. After an overlong moment of silence, she moved to offer her carvings. Here's an ant head, like a bug head. That's very good if I want to capitalize on bugs. The gray-haired woman collected her belongings and left. New battle. Alright, more ants, or more burrowing stuff. This time on his hooved ones. 2 elk fawns, that's pretty baller. I could block one of them. I could skunk him up, but the skunk doesn't do any damage. Flying ant, this is pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I'll block one of them with the pelt. Just, you know. I'm not sure if I want to really summon either of these. I'll pick a card next turn. If it's the Ant Queen, I'll be able to afford it. If it's not the Ant Queen, that's okay. Actually, I'll take my squirrel out of a jar. The situation is that dire. I'll put him over here so he lives. Cuckoo. Perfect. Okay. Is it though? I don't know if it's perfect, but it's something. I was hoping to block the elk fawn off with an egg somewhere before they could move around and kill my flying ant. He's gonna kill my flying ant anyway, and I cannot kill the elk fawn in return. So next turn I'm gonna be dealing with two 4s, which is not good. I'll be taking 4. Unless I put the skunk somewhere, in which case I'll be taking like 2 and then 3. Let me have a little thinky think. It's kind of late to start blocking off lanes because he's already got his units in the field. But I could summon it anyway because I'll get it back when I sack it. Not happy with this. I might even use the hook to steal one of the elk fawns just to bring us through early game. What am I going to draw next? Ant Queen's the only thing I can draw next. And then I'll have to sacrifice the cuckoo and the flying ant if I want to buy it. And even then, it's still only going to be a 1-3. And I'll have to spend another turn getting cards to play its, its little ant friends. By then, I'll have given him a lot of time to decimate my board. And I don't think I'm in the mood for getting my board decimated. So I'm gonna steal him. And yeah, it sucks. It sucks a great amount of ass. Not sure why I'm doing that, but I think it needed to be done. And next time we see some items, we can just get some items. Okay, we'll get some items. Great. I should have used my pliers just to get rid of it. Whatever. You can either get a hoofed guy, a bird guy, or a lizard sword. This could be the frog, the adder. Alright, it's something. I wanted a non-flying creature to actually start killing animals here. Plants were only the start. Bones or a tanky possum? Or a squirrel, I mean. Probably the squirrel. Yeah. Yeah. Black goat. Its bleeding yields 3 blood if you can ignore the bleating. I guess I'll take the possum. Or, yeah. Another battle. These birds jump out in front of units that I play. What's he got? A raven egg and a mole. This is okay. We got the same crappy draw as last time. This is not okay. What did the players do? You know what? This might be the game where I show you. They give you 1 weight on the scale. Yeah, it's what you think they do. You ever seen players before? So how do I do 2 damage to his egg when I only have things that don't fight or fly? You know all the weights on the scales are teeth, so you have to. Yeah, all the weights are teeth. Yeah, this is not great. I can't even really do anything with the possum, because there's the adder. We could poison his raven egg right now. Sure. Again, not ideal. But this guy is not giving us the time we need to set up. Let's get a squirrel. How much damage do we need? 2? Yeah, okay, whatever. I'll just do the 2. Local man removes tooth to an intense game of Go Fish. Florida, man. Any items? We'll get items if we go right. Oops. Then that's what I'll do. I like a gamble. Pick a boulder. That's not a good prospector's accent. I like me a gamble. Pick a boulder. It's a little better. Show me where to strike. You always pick the right one. No gold? Just a strange looking varmint. Take it. I do want that. For obvious reasons. Items. I used 2 of them. I kind of wish I'd thrown my possum out just to get better one, but... Okay, black goat. And, oh, the hourglass lets him skip a turn, and that is powerful. Crackling fire lit the starving faces of a group of survivors. We have not food, but perhaps one of your creatures will join us. Enhance its power, said another. I'm thinking it's either going to be the skunk or the cuckoo. And obviously not the adder, because the adder one-shots everyone. If I do the skunk, I will have a tank who can counterattack, finally. If I do the cuckoo, he'll still be doing cuckoo stuff, but he'll do more damage. But since he's undying, and my aim is to replay the cuckoo over and over, I'll put it on the skunk instead. But do I do it again? Keep it right there. The creature could become more powerful. But he could become more powerful. Oh, we're doing it. Yeah! The fire warmed the weary skunk and enhanced its power. He suspected the intentions of the survivors were less than pure. With your skunk in tow, you retreated into the woods. If you were starving, would you eat a smelly skunk? I probably would. First boss. It is the prospector. It's a trap. You've taken the familiar sights and scents of the trapper's pelt. Oh, this isn't good, but something was different. The once friendly man now beheld you with a steely gaze. Afraid I must be skinning you today. Not a fan of this, because I can't really farm pelts when I have hardly any units to get rid of. I guess if I summon extra ants, I will have some extra ants to get rid of. So there is that. Okay. What you doing, kitty? Kitty, kitty. First things first. We can block his bullfrog with the cuckoo. The egg survived the fall. How curious. Now I have a raven to worry about. Great. So what we do instead is we replace him with the skunk. He has failed me for the last time, but I actually get him back, so not quite. I'll put him somewhere different. I'll put him on the... Actually, the cuckoo is perfect because he's undying, so I can just get as many pelts as I want from him. We'll put him on the leaping trap, then we'll put him on the strange frog, and they block flying, so... But I get it back, and I get a pelt. The bullfrog has been nerfed into oblivion. I just need one squirrel to summon the cuckoo back. He's gonna play a rabbit. Extremely scary. I'm gonna block the strange frog for now. Oh, and his reptiles move around. Gotta remember that too, because boss totems. If I play... I'm not gonna play the wolf pelt, because I need to keep that. If I play the cuckoo here, I can block the strange frog from moving. If I play it on the right side, I can tank his hit, deal a damage, and not be stuck with a raven egg by chance. Let's just keep throwing him in there. We need pelts. Yeah, the rabbit has advanced to the front lines, which is very scary. Hopefully the rabbit will not kill us in one hit. But we'll see if he plays anything else, or if he's just out of cards. Because the bosses do scale in difficulty to how quickly you encounter them, right? So let's just get more cards and do nothing. Okay, he's got a bullfrog back. Time to summon stuff. Get the cuckoo back in. Just troll him. And sacrifice him for flying ant. Like that. Yeah, I like that sort of combo. Right though? I can hear him eating that apple, just like really munching on it right around my ears. Okay, this sucks. He's got a raven egg now, again. Next turn I could deal with that. Okay, never mind. We're only doing... This is okay. If he doesn't play anything else, we can sustain this. It just takes a while. It just takes a while. Alright, so here's what I do. This'll be good. We do this, play the Ant Queen, and we have a squirrel left over to play the cuckoo, actually. It's even better. And now I can sacrifice the cuckoo, now that I've blocked his lane. Get the worker ant. Now we're doing lots of damage. Get our other ant queen. Now we are set for phase 2. It took a while. He's eaten most of his apple. But we're in phase 2 now. And we have 3 pelts. Let's trade. Now this should be pretty easy. He's given me 4 pelts actually. So if I just go like bup 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 bup. And oh, I get to draw too. Yeah, now we play the worker ant. Behold the power of the ant build. 16 damage, mofo. Give me those teeth. See their teeth. Get my lives back. A lot of bones. Alright, rare card. Time to start getting cards. The Mole Man, the Amalgam, the Douse. The Douse works like the Beaver, and you haven't seen either of them yet. But the Douse puts a bell card on either side of him. They're all 0/1s. And when the bell card gets destroyed, the Douse immediately counterattacks whoever killed the bell. So he's a tank. I think. um, I'm thinking about the amalgam, just so we can profit off of um, whatever totem I eventually construct. I'm trying to think of something I would put on Mole Man. I have like a really... Nah. I was thinking if I could put both quills and poison on Mole Man, that'd be amazing. Because if someone attacked, Mole Man would come in, the quills would counterattack, and the poison would kill the attacker. But that's like the dream card. You just don't get that very often. Anything I would like to sacrifice? Probably not. I like all my cards. The only thing I would think of doing is putting poison on the Douse, because if the Douse does counterattack, then that would be a poisonous counterattack. I'll take it. Tepid water flooded your boots. Flies swarmed around you. You had entered the wetlands. So many totems. The woodcarver had been busy. Oh, probably totem battles. Okay. I could go left, get a card. Yeah, if I go right, I already have items, so that would be silly. I'll make my poisonous douse and get a new card. Bug card. I'm probably thinking bug card. Beehive. Thinking bug card because of the totem I'm making. Sacrifice probably goes as planned. I can't think of anything I'd want to put the beehive on. So we'll get rid of the adder. Put him on the dose. It's still a defensive unit though. Ideally, I would still like to have like a fucking 12/6 wolf or something stupid that could just kill the enemy when I bring him out. He's got bugs that block flying. Yeah, but we're getting there. Get a beehive. That's all I can afford. And that's all I can afford. Unless I save it up. I think I'm gonna pass my first turn, get an ant queen. I got some time. He's gonna play more flying ants. But watch this, right? I can put you here. And since the queen can be sacrificed infinite times, I can put the ants wherever I want. And that's great. I'm not going to put the beehive down because it does not do anything for me right now. I can even get the second ant queen out right now if I want, but I don't. I'm content right now. I am winning with damage. Now I'll get the second ant queen out. Just put you in. Skinks are doing their hardest to stay alive. Alas, they cannot stop the power of the ants, and my cup overfloweth with teeth. Now we can pick a card that costs 2 blood, 3 blood, or bones. It's getting a little bit easier to afford stuff worth 3 blood, but not that easy. However, stuff that's worth 3 blood can do a lot of damage. I'm thinking it's either going to be a great white, or a moose buck, or what else costs 3? I'm not certain what else costs 3. But with our cuckoo build, and with our dose, because I guess chimes will give us bones, we could afford bone costs pretty easily. Turkey vulture, high bone cost, that's pretty much ideal actually. Now let's go camping. Health. 10 hungry eyes around it dampened its greeting. Warm a creature by the fire, enhance its health? What am I thinking? Not like oh, what am I thinking? But what am I thinking? I'm thinking I could either get a powerful beehive or a dead beehive, and I didn't want it much to begin with. So that's good. It's a tank, and it can be tanky or it can not waste my hand. Okay, we get a tanky beehive. Maybe I could give it quills or something in the future. That would be nice. Reptiles jump in front of my played units. I got the good ant queen. I got the skunk. It's got a rattler, which... But yeah, tanky beehive. Come on. You ever seen one of those in real life before? Of course you have. I can one-on-one the Rattler with the skunk, so I think I'll just do that rather than take 3 damage. I can kill the adder behind it too. This is phenomenal. What are you gonna do with a skink? Really? A skink? We're on map 2, and you're trying to play a skink? Oh, if I had only put some forethought into that. Oh well. Oh, wait. No, that makes no sense. Okay. We'll just put it here. No, actually, I'm stupid. I could have put it on the right spot, but we win anyway, so it doesn't matter. Hey, we can spend the pelts that we could spend our pelt campfire fight, and then what's that up there? What is that? It looks like it's a place where you draw a card of a certain species. Okay, so we got a bad card and then another species card, just kind of plain. If we go left, we can do a trial, which we can almost certainly win, because trials are easy. And we'll get a powerful card, at least a card with a bunch of sigils. That could be fun. Then we get to finish our totem, perhaps. And I think I'll do that. Let's finish our totem. That's on the agenda right now, because I have a lot of bugs. 3 cards need at least 4 blood, 4 damage, or 6 health. So he's going to pull 3 cards at random from my deck, including the pelt. And I need to set the criteria for the win condition. I could probably do health because... Okay, I have 3 dud cards. And if I draw like 2 of the dud cards, I'll probably lose. But I have a pretty tanky deck in general. Damage is probably not going to win because ants count as 0. Blood is not looking that great. Well, yeah, I think health is the best way to go. Okay, so we drew 10 health, we win. Now we get 1 of 3 cards. We can get... This mole is unbelievable. But this grizzly is kind of funny and weird. And the kingfisher is also kind of funny and weird. So the kingfisher is actually... He's got the kind of stuff you would want to see on a kingfisher. He buffs his allies. He nerfs the opponent's attack, does unopposed damage, and cannot be killed by counterattacks. That's a very good support unit. The grizzly is poisonous, which is kind of redundant, and drops like the broken egg, which is also kind of silly because he's not flying. He's a 4/6, but he's got some weird sigils on him. And the mole is an ideal tank. He spawns bees, he jumps in front of attackers, and he is stinky, so he will receive less damage. And so that, yeah, it's definitely between the kingfisher and the mole. The mole is tanky. We have tanks. We have 3 tanks. The douse counts. And if the cuckoo counts, then we have like 4 tanks. So I'm gonna get the kingfisher. A cheap support slash attack slash something card. We have no duplicates, so of course it's not worth going to the mycologists. Go back to the woodcarver, who fixed her intense gaze upon me. Okay, I can choose all my bugs are flying. Of course I picked up Borb. He's a good Borb. I can pick all bugs give me 4 bones when killed. Which is kinda eh. Because I only have 1 bone card. Which is also flying anyway. If all my bugs fly, right? I'll have trouble killing his units. But I will also have no trouble dealing damage directly to his life points. I'm gonna try it, and I'm gonna put it together, and if it sucks, I'm gonna make a beeline for the next carving spot. which is gonna be at least a battle away. His bugs move around. He's got one bug coming in and one skink. I have not great cards here. I mean, I don't know. I kind of want to get the dose next. So I'll pass and take 2 damage. Okay, he's got some stuff coming in. He's got a flying ant. He's got a flying ant. And he's gonna have the skink. He also is gonna have a mud turtle. And a mud turtle is just a 2/2. And he's got a shield that blocks the first instance of damage, no matter what the amount is. The Dose is actually not that great here, because his bells do not block flying, and nor does he. And he's just gonna... But I think I'm gonna play him anyway, because I want to take out the flying ant before he gets reinforcements. Then I can take 2 more damage, which is not great, but it's livable, survivable. I'll put him... Yeah, put him there. Right, so he's played the chimes on either side. If a chime gets struck, he will counterattack. But no one's going to strike his chimes because they're flying. Of course, next turn I could play the Kingfisher. I can't sacrifice a chime. I was curious. Oh, wait. What if I replace the Douse with the Kingfisher? I get 1/1 poison chimes. I'll think about it. I might do that next turn. For now, I need to kill that unit. The mud turtle woke up. The Douse is dead, so... Okay. Next turn. This is funny. We play the Kingfisher. The chimes do damage. They roll aggressively into the opponents. I kill his flying ant. I damage his mud turtle, who then attacks me directly. Kingfisher's safe. Then the flying ant also does not attack the chime. This is a good defense, somehow. But I need to live. So I'm gonna put the possum in front of his skink. So he cannot do that 1 extra. He should be safe. Yeah. Weird, but, you know. Cuckoo. Can't play him. We're in a really unfortunate state of equilibrium here. Where I do 1 and then he does 1. Well, he's gonna do 2 again. So yeah, I do 2 and then he does 2. Because he keeps playing more bugs. When I play the skink, or sorry, when the skink hatches the possum, possum is gonna move the skink onto the board with the chime, who's gonna kill the chime. So I think I need to get some better cards to play. Here's a flying ant queen. I only have 1 lane that actually has a card I can sacrifice. Okay, well, anyway. He's still playing more bugs. Unbelievable. His next worker ant does not fly. He will kill the chime. Chimes are going to start dying, and I'm going to have room to play more cards. Okay. We better do this properly here. How many bones do we have? 5 bones. And I need to do 8 damage. Right now I'm doing 2 damage. Sorry, just thinking here. Can't get rid of a chime or the possum. Thinking about the ant queen, just because it's a tank and a sacrifice. Well, let's do the cuckoo. Is he playing Wingspan? We'll take a look later. If I play the ant queen, I'll have to sacrifice the kingfisher. And I don't know if I want to do that. Right now the squirrels do extra damage as buffed by the kingfisher. I'll do this to get bones and hopefully do a bit more damage. Fortunately, his ants are getting serious now that he has 2 of them. But we're back at equal split on the scale. Okay, I have enough bones. I have 9 bones to play the turkey vulture. I can play him. And I can get another squirrel. And play something else. I was thinking the ant queen. Now I get the worker ant. Actually, the worker ant... Well, yeah, whatever. Okay, this should win. We're flying. This seems to be a very risky, but also, like, weird, maybe rewarding, but ultimately fun playstyle. Campfire or sacrifice? What would I want to sacrifice? Kind of like what I have. Campfire it is. Frogless behavior. Doesn't make sense because my maidenless behavior VOD never got published. No one knows that was the title of the other stream. As I reference the viewers that I don't have, while ignoring the loyal viewers that I do have. Oh hey, it's the bullfrog. Should we get him? We'll get him. Should we have him get eaten at the campfire? Yeah? If not food. Beehive that attacks. Kingfisher that does more. Frog that does more. This bullfrog is a good frog. Kind of want to do Kingfisher, because he is gonna survive. We know he's gonna live. It is very hard to kill a creature that submerges on its turn. I'd take. The power of the Kingfisher was enhanced by the warmth. As one of the survivors began pulling a knife from their pocket, you withdraw. Let's see how many bird cards I have. I got 1, 2... I have 3. That's not even like half my deck. Just 3. Come on. Gust from this may lift one of your creatures in the air. Lift all your creatures in the air, if only for a turn. It's a fan with little bird feet. It's kind of redundant because almost all my creatures fly. I think I'll get the bones, just in case like I get a turkey vulture and need to play him and can't. However, the angler should be pretty easy because I can just fly over all his bait buckets. The mud tugged hard at your feet, forcing you to slow your pace. A rank odor caused your stomach to churn and your eyes to water. It was the rotting fish that hung from the branches around you. A huge man approached. You bring fish, easy choose. Not another kingfisher. He's... Okay. His units, his birds, move around and throw the swapped creature behind it. That's okay because kingfishers move around. I think what I'm gonna do is something kinda silly, but check this out. We have the ultimate squad here, the pelt and the smoke that attacks for 4. Pretty good, am I right? Huge man. He's gonna steal my rabbit pelt. Surely this will be the end of me. Unless I can think of something fast, such as killing him in 1 hit. Go fish. Now check this out, right? That's actually bad. The rabbit pelt I can't stop from attacking. We'll see what we can do here. I put the... Alright, so I'm gonna get rid of the smoke. I'm gonna put the flying ant, you know, somewhere. Oh, yeah. So that's 4. And that's 6. Go fish. And we win. Perhaps a rare card will entice me. Mole Man again? We could put Mole Man on Bullfrog or something. Gek. The Long Elk? The Gek is free. The Long Elk is long. You don't want the Long Elk? He's a bone cost. Do you want me to tell you the gimmick of the Long Elk? Because it is a cool gimmick. So the Long Elk moves every turn, and in the space it left behind, it leaves another part of its long elk body. I will take it. It's fun. It's the long elk. You have to take it. Ah, yes, I know. You beheld the beauty of the dawn. Only a faint clinking sound. Jeez. Ahead could distract you from the sight. You set out upon the woodlands. The prospector's gonna be the final boss this time. The underappreciated ringworm. Its value is not readily apparent. It's a 0/1. Too late for ringworm. The adamantine mud turtle. Its shell can stop any attack once. And the industrious beaver. When played, it constructs dams adjacent to it. It's kind of like a not as good beaver. It's like a not as good dose, right? The dams are just tanky. Interesting ideas. I don't want tanks, so I'm actually gonna reroll. Coyote, mole, worker ant. Worker ant. He's a bug. Buggy boy. Take him. Okay, what do we got? Items? I already have items. Items, battle, new card, duplicated card. Fire. Well, items are fire, of course I pick campfire. Health. The frog is just another tank. What? Kitty? What you doing? I'm thinking we give it to maybe the cuckoo this time. Or the kingfisher again. But it'd be nice to spread our attack out a little bit more evenly. And I'll just... Oh wait, it's health. I'm the stupidest idiot in the world. That doesn't need health. I just needed damage. Whatever. Nothing's gonna hurt the cuckoo because it blocks the opposing space. Wah. I should have given it to something else. Okay. His canines are spiky. They have quills. I need to do something about his wolf cub. And I think I know what I will do. It involves jiggling my items to make a pleasing sound and then using the black goat. Let me put this guy here. Show you how he works. Yeah. The wolf will kill him next turn, which is not great. Could play a flying ant now. Give an ant queen that is also flying. Well, Daus is gonna die, but he will block 3, so he's still important. And he will kill the mole in this next hit, too. So I'll keep him around. More wolves and wolf cubs. Not great. You have a squirrel. This ant queen is not the special one. I'll do 1. I'll lose my chime. I'll lose my flying ant. Not good at all. I think I need to skip his turn and get a card after I play. It's gonna pass, and instead of actually getting a card, we're just gonna win. I'll just see what this is. Sure. Just gonna play it safe and win before that spirals out of control. The bad side of having flying cards everywhere is that when he has cards that kill all my flyers, the board is now dominated by his cards. I think it's... well... I need a new totem. That's what I need. If I go this way, I get 3 cards. And if I go up, I only get 0 cards. And it remains stagnant, because this card lets me remove a card of my choice. So I can either go left and, like, get a grand assortment of cards, or I can remain neutral. And, I don't know. I feel like I still don't have any major game-changing threats in my deck yet, and all the cards kind of rely on each other, which is not what I'm after. Trial of Bones, health, probably health, still easy. 2, and yep. All thanks to the frog. Alright. Okay. Poisonous bat that is flying, so it doesn't matter, that can survive a hit. Ringworm that grows into something bigger and comes back to my hand. Or a guy that mirrors opponent's attack, builds dams, and is spiky, but the dams are also spiky because it has the sigil. Spiky dams is not bad. The ringworm is kinda eh. Like, it's really eh. And the bat is also kinda eh. I guess. Alright, nothing I really want to duplicate here. Hey, Goobert. Can't allow this for much longer. Please! Allow me another chance! What do I want another of? This ant queen that I can sacrifice many times is pretty good. It's either going to be this queen or the kingfisher. Two frogs mean the battles take twice as long. I think I'm gonna take another kingfisher. Ah, yeah, this is tough. I'm trying to think, like, what is less bad if he makes a mistake that is bad? Like, a 3-cost ant queen is not good. And bye, Tara. Thanks for watching. Good luck tomorrow at work. Um, and then for kingfisher, let's do him. Tricky. He tried his best. It looks the same to me. 1 cost. It's a 2/1. It's got the same 4 sigils. Great. It worked. Oh, but if we went down the right path, we would have gotten a new totem. There, his dogs are spiny again. We got the new kingfisher. He's kind of playing the same game as he did last time, which makes me unhappy. Actually, it's a really... Never mind. The kingfisher could kill the wolf. Oh, but he's flying, so of course he won't. Might as well summon him somewhere, hey? Num num num. Where's it gonna be? Right there. It just got censored. See ya. Can a mod uncensored, please? I think we die here. I think there's no way around it. Unless we get like a battle squirrel. Unless we get that vulture. That's it. 1 cost. Oh. Dara, watch your language. We can't have this kind of stuff in stream. Whatever it is. Probably something pretty innocent. Oh, this is amazing. I actually did get a good card. Watch this. Kingfisher there, but now we have spiky dams. And we kill him. Take damage, but that's okay. And the wolf takes a damage, and I still live. That's not good that I just lived, but it's something. Now we put the... Okay. We can do this. We put the dose here. Not great, but now we wipe his board pretty much. And never mind. They censor YouTube links. She posted it. What's it say? Eye tracking challenge. Oh, it's a minute long. I'll watch it later. Alright, looking at this board, this seems like a loss to me. Unless we get the vulture. Nah. This is where we die. One life gone. I hoped for more. Give me a good boy card, please. Bones, health, or sorry, blood. 2 of the 3 drawn cards must be of kin to pass, such as 2 bugs. And, that'll be kinda tough. How many bugs do I have? 1, 2, 3, 5 bugs. And maybe like 4 birds. 4 blood might be better. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me something. Okay, we got some more weird stuff. Corpse maggots that buffs allies and gets stronger. That's good. Flying turtle that is a tank is another tank. Another mirror card that is poisonous and drops its tail. I don't think the tail mirrors the damage, so I'm not gonna bother. I'm just gonna pick corpse maggots. That seems the best. I seem to be at a point where I'm sucking. And I need to get some more health, I guess. The Douse could use some more health so we can keep counterattacking. And if he dies in the process, then he dies because he's not helped me out too much lately. And he got eaten. Feeding time, screamed one survivor, leaping upon the Douse. Their spears promptly eviscerated the beast, who snuck away amid the sickening sounds of gnashing and howling. The bones are yours. Now I have a bunch of bones that I don't want. Stinky antlered boys. Good beehive. Good corpse maggot. Good kingfisher. This is good. Good stuff. Where are we putting the kingfisher? Probably in the middle. This pronghorn did no damage that turn. Good. Probably take the beehive out. Didn't get buffed. What? Where's his buff? The pronghorn is stinky. Oh. He's playing a lot of cards. I could play corpse maggots now and not wait. I could get some bones. Worker ant. Get the bones. Play the maggots maybe. In front of the mole. That was a bad idea. It doesn't matter. This is a great idea. They also fly. It's just me, or is it that same truck revving again? Adder. A guy that's attack scales with cards in your hand, or wolf cub. I think I just need a classic wolf cub. Sigil sacrifice. I have something you'll like. Get rid of the wolf cub, give him to the bullfrog, and the bullfrog will evolve to become senior bullfrog or elder bullfrog or something. We need duplicates, one for each of us. Oh. Ant queens just get healthier, whereas the kingfishers become a 4/2. Give me the ant queens. I don't like the vanilla one. What have we done? Gold! I can smell it! Bullfrog? Hey, we're going right back to the original strat here. Don't be a raven egg. Okay, good. Look at that. The cuckoo plays. We're gonna get... if we get the rabbit belt. Let's put the bullfrog down in front of the mule. And let's leave the other lane open as long as we can. Okay, probably worth closing off the other lane now. Yeah! Elder Bullfrog. Kingfisher. Pretty good. Don't want to play him because I need the lane open. The Elder Bullfrog can survive a hit from the wolf. Gave me a flying cockroach, a bunch of stuff. You coward! That mule was defenseless! Bullfrog survives. I have 2 squirrels. I'll get a card. I have both kingfishers. The cuckoo wins in 2. But then the grizzly comes out next turn. I'd love to win on this turn for that reason. But if I win on this turn, he will destroy all my lanes. And I'll still have a wolf and a grizzly to worry about. And I'll only have 1 lane to drop something in. It'll have to be a kingfisher, I guess a cockroach, a pelt. So I think I need to take the hit, lose the frog, and then fight the bear. It's a shame. Can't think of any other way around it. If I sacrifice the cuckoo and the frog to get a flying thing that does 2, then I would lose it. And I don't want to lose it. But I could do that. I could sacrifice the cuckoo, kill the wolf, and then the grizzly hops up after the scales reset, and I take 4. So if I don't reset, if I don't win the turn, I'll be down to -1. Like he'll have dealt me 1 from balanced. And I'll have to fight his grizzly somehow. Which, unless he wipes his board, but I don't think he does. I think he just kills my back row. He can't do a whole lot with his other 3 columns, I guess, but I just need to figure out how to fight this bear. I don't want to fly over him. Kingfisher will kind of work in the sense that he'll be doing me 3 and I'll be doing him 2. And it'll be easy to overcome that with my other 2 rows, or my other row. So, what am I thinking here? I let it ride. No, that's if I ended this turn. With 1 kingfisher. Do I kill his wolf or not? If I don't kill his wolf, I'll only have 1 lane. Yeah, I think I do kill his wolf. Do it like this. The Boulder attacks the mole. Alright. If he clears his board, then it's easy, but he's probably not gonna. Oh, he cleared his board. What am I worrying about? Bifurcating Bloodhound. Interesting. I have a funnier idea though. Watch this. The beehive. Alright. We've reached Cuckoo Ascendancy. Take that, you dumbass. He can't do shit. Yeah, and I put my other Kingfisher down. That's pretty good. Oh, but the gold nugget attacks the eggs. Okay, this is okay. We have time. We have time. Just win. Oops, all eggs. Hi, Mitten. Oh. Mitten's lives are restored. I was worried. Alright, new card. Gek. Orayuli. Amoeba. I'm thinking Amoeba. Because the Gek, I'm about to face the final boss, and I don't need a 1-1. I know he's a freebie, but he needs sigils. I should have used my... whatever. I'm gonna get items for the last one, so I need the Amoeba. Oh, a mystery Amoeba, but also Mr. Amoeba. Mr. Mystery Amoeba. Oh, it's between items and fixing my, like, broken garbage here. I think we gotta do items. Because items are so good. Except for these ones. I'll take the black goat. And these ones suck too. I'll take the squirrel. That sucked. Alright. Let's get kicked in the ass. One more to be safe. We need a strong starting hand, and that will make or break the whole thing. This is decent. Never thought I'd say that. Let's get... Are you ready for some long elking? And some king fishing? How much damage we doing here? Okay, that's a 3-3. Spiky dams. We have a lot of stuff we can do. I want to play the long elk somewhere, and the kingfisher in a good spot. I didn't want to put the kingfisher on the edge, but I think I do want to put it on the edge, because the long elk has to go in this space, so we can kill the mole man and then not get killed by the amalgam next turn. I didn't need to use that bone thing, because I could have gotten bones from the smoke. Oh well, I played it. Okay, we're doing... Ah! If only this guy did damage, we could win. If only I had put the kingfisher here, I could have put the long elk on like the side, and then I could have put something that would have received attack, and I didn't. And so if I lose, it's my fault. Alright, there's the long elk. He's got the 1-1 vertebrae comes out. Okay. Card. Beehive. Son of a bitch. Beehive. Not great. Not great. I only do 4. I need... Oh, I'm so stupid. I could have won! I could have beat the first phase, and that's like the hard phase, and the rest is easy. I could have done it. but he failed on stream yet again. Okay, if I play the spiky dams, I just die to the amalgam and deal 1 damage and don't play any of the dams. If I play the beehive, I get 1 bee. I mean, he's gonna pickaxe me anyway, so what's the point, right? I say we just deal the damage. Save the cards. And he's turned my whole row into gold thanks to the long elk. Now he's got lots of amalgams. Cuckoo is not the hero I needed right now. I need someone poisonous. I guess I'll just tank with the beehive. Get some bees set up for next time, hopefully. It's gonna steal my gold nugget, which is good. Owie. I have bees. The music is switching to the angler's theme for a second, which is cute. I see the theme switches to whatever boss mode he's in. I have some sacrifices. And of course I draw the rabbit pelt, which is extremely useful at a time like this. If I get the mirror guy, okay, get the mirror guy here. We'll still kill the amalgam. We'll put the rabbit pelt here for him to grab. He kind of wastes it there. And we kill the amalgam via counterattack, and we get 1 more bee. I'm not gonna get a squirrel because we need damage. We play here for this guy. We need to tank. Just B, I guess. Cuckoo will serve as the sacrifice for next turn. Get the amoeba. Let's see what he does. He buffs the cuckoo. Alright. I have a lot of bones. Don't need a single one of them. Wolf pelt. Okay, this we could handle. We might buy the Uriuli. Because with my black goat in a bottle, we can afford him. Okay. We have the black goat. And the cuckoo is the sacrifice. To play the Uriuli. But I'll need 1 more sacrifice to make that happen. So I put you here. Now, this makes sense, right? He gets 6 damage, and then he kills this row. This column. Damn. Alright, now, if he doesn't do anything, I should have the time to kill him. Do this, we get the cuckoo in, which actually gives us the damage we need. Now we have 8, and that's just enough. What a comeback. Next phase. Oh. Usually he talks about familiar figures backstabbing you. We have the Uriuli, so I think we have nothing to fear. Except for a porcupine that is flying. The gold nugget is not good defense. That's okay. The gold nugget has been turned to gold. Uriuli has also been turned to gold. That is not good. Okay. If only. I need to play something. So let's play one of these cards. The porcupine is not gonna kill the gold nugget, nor is the broken egg. Sean here. He's eventually. I'm gonna win this round. Oh yeah, when porcupines fly. um, Sean's gonna kill my gold nugget, and I'm gonna need to do something that can take care of this 1/6 blocks flying poison. It's pretty tough. If I put the skunk in front of him, he can't do damage. So I'm gonna save the skunk for him. I could do worker ants to just chip in damage over the hair pelt and be an ant. And save the cuckoo for a lane that needs blocking. Forgot about that. Oh, he couldn't steal my gold nugget because the lane, the lane was already full. Okay. Put the skunk in. This really sucks. You can't steal the skunk either. Oh, he steals the skunk by okay. Never mind, I was misled. Bullfrog is here, but the skunk would kill him. So there's no point there. I have a lot of bones. Don't need a single one of them. Could put in the cuckoo and take a couple hits. Right now I'm just receiving 2 and dealing 1. I can't put the bull. The only place I could put the bullfrog is in place of the worker ant. And kitty. He would need a turn to charge his powers. And then in return we'll be doing... I'll still be losing 1 per turn. That sucks. Man, if the skunk! If only I had realized or known. It gave him something crappy. Just gave him a squirrel. Confirming we have no items. Cannot think of something we should do. Porcupine's annoying. I think it's still gonna be the bullfrog. Oh, I miscounted. That was easy. Should have just okay. Okay, come on. Loses to wave 2. But I only did 13 misplays. Alright, well, I have to sneeze. It's uncomfortable. I'll get it on stream at some point, I promise. I've not been hacking the game to unlock these new challenges. I promise. This has been a tough deck, especially early on. And then when I never got any like fantastic game-winning cards, it kind of fizzled out on the end too. 100% due to my own mistakes, mind you. We still could have won wave 1 without going through all that crap, which would have drastically changed how the rest of the game played out. But next time, I do want to stream this again. So next time we'll see. I might go a little bit further by myself just to unlock some new stuff, but we'll see. Till then, thank you all very much for watching, and see ya.